Take a deep breath. Relax your body. Feel comfortable. Let the vibrations of the music inspire your own vibration, your own state of being, your own frequency. Let your daily concerns slide off. Drop out of your system. Give all details of life back to your higher self. Take ownership of nothing except for the attitude that you choose in each moment. The vibrational attitude towards each moment is yours. The details of your manifestation are not. Give them back to your higher self. It'll do a better job than you ever can with your brain self. So trust that. Trust all of yourself. Work in tandem with all of yourself. Don't try to take over what's already highly intelligent and functioning perfectly. If this higher intelligence that is you does not seem to be operating intelligently or as you desire in your life, then consider that that might be because you take too much control. You try to control the circumstances. You try to manage the future. You try to avoid lack. And in so doing, you constrict the flow of how much goodness, how much intelligence can flow into your manifest experience of life. So thank yourself for wanting to take such precise and special care of yourself. But realize that no control is required. All that is required is deliberate intention, deliberate consciousness, deliberate beingness. Being here in the way and in the feeling state that you want to be here. By giving up all situational control, you are freed up to play around with your vibrational control, which is really more of a play than managing. It's a playfulness, like a kid playing around with the sand or the toys. You learn to play around with how you feel and what you think and where you focus and what you perceive and what you believe and how you choose to view this universe and how you choose to understand yourself and what convictions you choose to insert into your consciousness about how worthy you are, how free you are, how already taken care of you are, how everything you desire is already part of your field. You just need to let it happen. You just need to let it in. So let it in. Let yourself be worthy. And thank yourself for being where you're at. Thank yourself for being here right now. Thank yourself for showing up to this meeting, which represents showing up for your own progression, your own expansion, your own acceleration. And showing up is effortless. Showing up comes from desire, it comes from passion, it comes from love for yourself. Showing up for your own highest state of being, your own highest potential, your own highest frequency of being takes no effort. It's just a choice. It's just a desire. You're either ready or you're not. You either desire it or you don't. Either way, you always have exactly what you want. What you see and what you perceive and what you receive is always an immediate, direct reflection proportionate to how worthy you feel that you are of the goodness that is already in your soul, already in your spirit, waiting to flood into your physical existence here on earth. The more you show up, the more you will be shown that you are indeed worthy of goodness in all ways to no end. And let that be your mantra every day. Everything is going so well for me, in all ways to no end. I am blessed in all ways to no end. Infinite abundance is mine. Infinite abundance is me. Infinite generosity is mine. Infinite generosity is me. Infinite love is mine. Infinite love is me. Infinite health, infinite well-being belongs to me, flows through me, is given by me, to others through me. I desire only that which is important to me, which is the light of my soul, to become known inside of my consciousness here on earth, so that I know what I am here to do, who I am here to be. And by showing up for that question, for that desire, for that stream, that in-streaming of light, by simply showing up, by simply being ready, by simply having had enough of the nonsense, the trivialities, the confusions, the distractions, and all the thousands of choices that flow from this confusion, by simply being done with all of that, you can finally start becoming one-pointed in your desire, one-pointed in your consciousness, one-pointed in your receptivity to what is true, to who you really are, and what can potentially come through you while you are here. You are here anyway. You might as well make it epic. You might as well make it awesome. You might as well let it be overwhelming, overwhelmingly good, because you deserve it, because you can, because it's what you are, because it's true, and because it takes no effort whatsoever. All that it requires is for you to have the desire to receive in a one-pointed way the endless joy and the end of suffering right here, right now, so that you may become not only a self-realized being, not only freed, liberated, but also an inspiring and powerful co-creator that's channeling its original blueprint into the very fabric of this collective. All that's required is the desire to be a channel. The desire to be a channel for the goodness that you are. And how can you share that goodness if you don't receive it first? Nothing can come through you if you don't let it in. So let it in so that you can let it out and spread the light. Pay it forward. Be an example. This is the goodness of sharing goodness. You get the most of it yourself. Because others have to take it or leave it, you see. But in order for you to even offer it to this universe, you need to have already received it in full yourself. So receive it in full yourself, because you are done with that which does not feel good, with that which does not feel clear, with that which does not feel true, with that which does not feel like it's originally who you are and what you came here to be. Take a deep breath and breathe in the goodness of your soul, and let it spread from you when you exhale. Let it saturate your being, your environment, and the people around you as you exhale. And when you inhale, breathe in the abundance. Breathe in the well-being. Breathe in the fact that everything goes well for you in all ways and always to no end. And breathe that out. Saturate the fabric of your physical existence with the goodness that you are receiving. Empower the molecules around you with a high-frequency state of being by simply being in the receptive state of light, love, and joy yourself. You are worthy. You were worthy before you were born. You're worthy while you are here, and you'll be worthy long after you're gone here. Your worthiness was never in question. Your ability to channel an amazing, epic creation was never in question. Except for you. Nothing in the universe doubts how worthy you are, except occasionally for you. So why not stop arguing with all of existence and simply realize the truth of the fabric of this universe itself, being bliss, ecstasy, worthiness, ridiculousness, silliness, non-skepticism-ness, freedom, boldness, courage, not a care in the worldness, love, spontaneity, abundance, infinite parallel possibilities, all contained within an endless vastness of you. Never fret, never worry, unless you absolutely want to. But if you're just suffering randomly, with no clear intention to suffer, take a deep breath, relax, give all the details of your life back to your higher self, connect, reconnect to that higher self energy, trust, have faith. Take responsibility of the only thing you're responsible for to begin with, which is your attitude. It is your energy in this moment. It is your approach, your view of this moment, your interpretation of this moment, your approach towards this moment. That is all that you are responsible for, moment to moment to moment. It is the energy that you carry with you. It's the assumption that you carry with you. It's the conviction that you carry with you. The details are not in your hands. You are not capable of orchestrating physically infinite parallel realities in such ways that the exact things that you attract enter your life at the exact timing, in coherence with every other exact thing that enters your life at the exact and perfect timing. So let go of the hows and the whens of your manifestations and realize that your manifestation is directly in your control if only you shift your attention from circumstance to state of being all the time, over and over again, until this has become so absolutely clear to you that it starts to become automatic, that it starts to become naturally lived, that it starts to become self-realized. And then circumstances have no grasp over you. You become transparent. You become empty, and yet so potent. You become the potential of all that there is, instead of one crystallized, dense, petrified reality. You become all that there is. You become the potential for all that there is. And you will be in the state of frequency. You'll be in the state of that non-physical bridge between the one infinite creator and the physical manifestation that you see in your everyday life. You'll be that non-physical bridge, that level of state of being, that level of intentionality, that level of thinking, of seeing, of viewing, of approaching, of interpreting, of deciding. It is whatever you say it is. It becomes whatever you say it becomes. Love yourself, as always. And make a solid commitment now to not be as solid going forward. To be more space-like. To be more non-physical in your sense of self, in your sense of I am. Let your sense of I am not be so solidified and attached to the physicality of your surroundings. Realize that your surroundings are not your surroundings. They are your internal projections. You feel powerless and depressed and hopeless only when you assume there to be an external, physical, separate reality. But you feel completely in control, completely empowered, and completely liberated from all depression, cynicism, and skepticism. As soon as you remember that what you see out there is nothing but a reflection of the vibrational choices you have made. So So make the vibrational choices that feel best right now, and be confident and have faith that the details of your manifestation will naturally unfold. Let that be up to your higher self. Your only joy is to be in your joy. Your only honor is to be as you desire to feel right now. Take another deep breath and be here now. One more deep breath. And feel the goodness in your body. Feel the pleasure vibration in your heart, in your cells. Feel the abundance, lightness, receptivity in your molecules, in your atoms, in the space between them. Feel infinite. Feel endless.